Hi everyone, welcome back to AWOL. Today, slightly different. No tarp with me, no form of cover whatsoever. We're going to build a bushcraft shelter. It has just gone noon, which means I've got about 5 hours of daylight left, so not long at all. I've got with me a shovel and an axe and my usual gear with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the base of this stump here. I'm going to start building it out with an aim to building a slightly more long-term shelter. Probably come back maybe next week, week after, keep improving, see how we go. In the meantime though, thanks everyone who checked out the last video. Really pleased with the performance of that. So while I get started and get digging, best thing you can do, please keep the algorithm happy. It's been really happy, so keep it happier. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your mates, do everything. But for now, I need to start digging. So let's get to it. Okay, so I've gone down maybe a foot in here, just enough so that I can sit like this and relax. I think I'm going to put a fire around about there. Sleeping down here. What I need to do now is get some supports in where I'm roughly going to have things going along, and then we should be it. I think for those supports, I'm probably going to repurpose my bipod and tripod from previous videos because they're not too far from here, just over there in fact. Yeah, and go from there. But yeah, that's quite sweaty work. Still quite warm. It's weird. Bloody November and it's like 10 degrees centigrade. Now we got 4 corners. Need to get beams across and secured, which means a bit of working. If anyone was wondering why I've got gaff tape around the sand, blisters. Came out pretty quickly. that's looking pretty nice. I can sit on my axe or not. Yeah, I can sit under here. Roof will be just over my head, which is all it needs to be. Doesn't need to be huge. I want it quite close to the ground. Fire can go out front there. I could just get branches just coming across, look at hammering stakes in along the back, along either end. Not quite certain what I'm going to do with this area, but we're going well. So I've just marked out on either end here some little bits, so I'm just going to axe into them gently, get a little bit of a divot out, and then probably secure it with a lashing. So I'm going to do that now. All that's done, it's just giving me a bit more stability. What I'm going to do now, lash these together, make them nice and strong. So, cordage. And we're back. Phone charged, coffee had, and as you can see, reasonable amount of the roof finish, sort of, getting there. That little chunk left to do. I'm not quite certain what I'm going to do on top. This mud needs more water to really be doing that, so I think I'm just going to save that. Could be moss, or could be a bit of spruce. There's quite a lot of spruce around. Might be worth putting that over. Might just have to be a bit of a framework for tonight, because I don't think it's going to rain. I got a bivvy bag, but as you can see, daylight is getting very short. So I'm going to keep getting the last few bits to dock that up there, so we've got a full roof, and then I'll worry about trying to make it a bit more waterproof. Okay, wood. Okay, that is kind of a roof. Let's look at some roofing materials. Oh yes, a few more of those could go quite nicely. Okay, just gone 4 o'clock, which means I got roughly an hour of daylight left. Roof is kind of roofed. Do I think it would be waterproof? No, is the simple answer to that. But it will certainly help should it rain. I think the long-term plan is come back, do some more to it in the future, worry about it then. For the meantime though, I think it's time to kind of tidy up the inside a little bit. I want to move this dirt just to the end, have a little bit of a ramp there. I think here, probably going to be the in-out, and maybe look at making some sort of a little fireplace here. Should just about be okay. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. So, right, I shall do some earth moving. Okay, we are in the final throes of daylight now. I'm pretty pleased. Like I say, I don't think it's going to be waterproof. However, it's coming along really nicely. You know, the next time I'm able to get out and film, we're going to add more to it. 100%. There's so much potential with this little site. I'm really pleased with how it's come together. It's going to take a lot more work to get it waterproof properly. Might use some bin liners, to be honest. You know, I'll do what needs to be done. But as we're losing the light now, what I'm going to do is start to get a little bit set up. I've decided finally that here's going to be fire just at the front here, nice low, longish fire, just enough for me to sort of cook on and give it a little bit of heat through the night, although I'm not going to need it. It's so bloody warm for November. This is entrance exit. That little barrier is going to be head up there, a bit there. Got a little sort of table space here. There's a lot of mud everywhere though, which is a bit rubbishy. It's quite claggy, clayey stuff around here. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is just get everything set up, get, you know, my roll mat out, start getting some fire bits and pieces together, and then I'll see you guys shortly. It'll probably be dark by then. So yeah, and then we'll get on to cooking a little bit of food. Okay, so got my gear in. Pretty pleased with where everything's at. Might, you know, have to move some bits here or there, but pretty good. Right, I've got a little bit of fat wood to process, so I'll get on to doing that. Go. Okay, so for dinner, very, very simple. I have potatoes and some nice, are they pork medallion steaks with a wild garlic and lemon marinade, and my little griddle to do them on, which will be very nice. I completely forgot to bring a plate again, but for now I just need to get those boiling up. Should not take too long. Sneaking suspicion that lid is going to end up being my whatchamacallit, plate. Wow, words are hard apparently. There we go. Yeah, that'll go nicely. Very simple, very effective. I've got some spuds, lovely spuds, and just shunt that in there. These lovely looking pork medallions, which I'm now going to be very careful with. Oh, this looks like a feast. Oh, yeah. That's really yummy. And they're really yummy spuds. All right, guys, that was a good dinner, and it's been a good day. Really, really pleased with this so far. It's got a lot of work that needs doing to it, though. Definitely need to do something more in the terms of the waterproofing. I have got my bivy bag on my sleeping bag, just in case. You know, don't want to get the sleeping bag sodden through. But great day. Really enjoyed it. It's been nice to challenge myself, see how much I can get done in a limited amount of time. And the morning will be quick. So just another one to say to everyone, you know, thank you so much for the support. Please make the algorithm happy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things, because it really does make a difference. Yeah, I'm going to have a chill evening now. It's pretty early, but that's the problem with the light going. It tends to go quite quickly. Yeah, the morning's just going to be a quick coffee and zip off, and then, you know, get on with my day. But yeah, really, really pleased, really happy. Thank you to everyone who's made it this far. I know not many people do, but that's not the problem at all. I'm just glad that people are watching and people are enjoying it. So as you can see, I've had a bit of a tidy up and organise. I'm pretty much good to go for the evening. I'm just going to sharpen up my axe for a bit, look at the fire, age-old pastimes, as it were. And then we'll see what we can get done in the morning. Yeah, apologies for any of the weird camera angles. It's kind of odd having to film in here. Don't really have the right equipment for it. And now I'm probably just rambling meaninglessly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more when I will revisit this in the future. All right. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Good night's sleep. That was definitely got a bit colder later on in the evening, but super warm inside my sleeping bag, so no worries there. A little bit uneven where I'm sleeping, so that's definitely something to look at for next time, along with waterproofing. But yeah, really, really lovely evening. Really calm, really chilled out. It was bonfire night celebration, so it was a lot of noise until quite late on. But I mean, I went to bed early and I got up, if anything, late, so it's really good. Oh, nice skull crusher. First thing in the morning. Not sponsored, just love the brand. Trying the new Tropic at the moment. Really, really good. Definitely assisted in my getting everything done yesterday. Yeah, lovely morning. Beautiful misty morning in the woods. Okay guys, we're all done. I'm going to head off. This is going to be the first part of a 3-part series. So I'm going to come back, going to keep building. First things we're going to do, get this properly waterproofed because it's not going to hold up to a decent rainstorm. Then I want to get a fire pit more sort of dug out and formalised, get some walls up, really start trapping that heat. So hopefully when the temperature does plummet, I can get my ass back out here and have a good time. So please keep the algorithm happy. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things. And yeah, you know, thank you so much to everyone who continues to tune in. Thank you to all the new viewers. Thank you to anyone who's made it this far through the video. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing over the next couple of episodes. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. Get outdoors, go AWOL. Thank you. Shit, did I press record? It's pretty dark. I don't think it's going to stop any rain, but... Oh, I did press record. That's a relief.